You may remember Governor Rick Scott was supposed to be in our studio last Wednesday before duty called, and he flew off to Pensacola to survey the storm damage in the Panhandle. Well, the wait is over. He is now back in our studio. Governor Rick Scott, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it very much. Let's talk a little bit about Pensacola and devastating flooding up that way. I know Dia has some family up there. No injuries, but some property damage, certainly. But tell us a little bit how the recovery is going.
Sure. My wife was there yesterday talking to some of the residents, but Piedmont Street was 4 feet below where it was before the street was, and the residents along the side, like I talked to one 80-year-old lady, woke up in the middle of the night with 3 inches of water in her bedroom. And then you saw that picture of Scenic Highway, that red car that fell on the side. The lady was in it when it fell, and she was safe. The firefighters, thank goodness for them, they got her out and she was fine. But boy, they've been devastated.
Yeah. So states of emergencies now.
Yeah, we've done everything at the state level. We've now applied for federal assistance. Yesterday, I asked for that money from the president, so that should happen. It's based on how much damage there is, and so there's plenty of damage there, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right. Well, with the latest legislative session now completed, what bills are you planning on signing? Which bills are you planning on vetoing?
Sure. Well, the big ones for me was the first, the $500 million tax cut. $400 million is a tax that Charlie Crist increased for motor vehicle registration. I'm going to be at Branda Honda at noon today. We're going to have a tax cut rally. Help is on its way, tax cut rally today to talk about this $500 million. We've got a sales tax holiday for hurricane season, for back to school, things like that. But then on top of that, we stopped these tuition increases. Charlie Crist passed legislation that allowed tuition to go up 15% a year. Now, how many people in our state, their income's going up 15% a year? So we stopped that, so it's reducing. So that's what I'm most proud of.
All right, let me revisit that for just a moment. You mentioned Charlie Crist, and your new budget does increase education funding. His response is, well, you can only do that and cut all these other fees by increasing property taxes. And what's your response to that?
He doesn't understand the concept that when property values go up, property tax revenues go up. So what's happening in our state is sales tax revenue are up, property tax revenues are up. So when you do, you can make investments. So we have record funding for K-12, record funding for state colleges, record funding for universities, record funding for transportation, more child protective investigators, do all the things that you care. Yeah, look, I think about what's your family need. I think about my family growing up. My parents struggled. We lived in public housing. I remember my dad's car got repossessed, our only family car, and that's what I think about. How do we make their life better?
So you're saying what's happened is the tax level has not gone up, it's that the values have increased.
Right. So exactly what we want. Don't you want your house to go up in value? Don't you want more people to move to our states so our sales tax revenues go up? That's what's happening.
All right, Governor
And we're
Rick
watching
Scott.
your money.
Yeah, thank you for being there. Appreciate that.